Hey Cancer, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve. We're gonna get you a message. We're gonna do a reading on you and them. So it's been a couple weeks. I took some time off. That's why there weren't any videos on the channel. But I'm back. Alright, so you and them. I'll pull 5 cards for you, 5 cards for them, and then we'll look at the interconnectedness of it. Alright, Cancer. Alright, Empress energy. It's pretty nice to start out with. Alright, so we've got the Empress and then immediately the King of Wands. So the Empress energy is it's like like think of it like an archetype that you are embodying, but you're doing it as the King of Wands. So a lot more fire, a lot less water. You've been a little spicy lately, Cancer. A little bit spicy. And I want to say tough. A little bit tough. Maybe tough to get along with, tough to deal with. Most likely because there are things that are tough for you to deal with. But, yeah, and you're trying to find a way to put an end to the suffering. You're trying to find a way to make, like, the BS stop. It's like something has been going on too long. You're just tired of it. You're ready for it to end. And because I feel like you want to get back into the like the real legit loving, more loving kind of nurturing vibe of the Empress, instead of having to be like, like let's say you're a parent. You are a parent, right? And there's always going to be like good cop, bad cop kind of thing, right? It's like you're being forced to play bad cop, and you're tired of it. Like you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to be the strict one, the stern one, the one that has to call people out. Like because it's like it doesn't make you feel good. You know what I mean? And here you are. Here you are showing up for yourself. There you go, Cancer. So we have the Chariot. And the Chariot is a victory, so that's kind of good news. But it feels like the bird that's carrying this chariot is like that chariot's pretty heavy. That's what it feels like. It feels like that your chariot is heavy right now. But you are willing to make the effort because you know what's at the end of the road or the end of the path or along the path. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like your ultimate future, your happy home life, your happy ending or whatever you want to call it, right? Ten of Pentacles. It's like, yay. And not only that, it's like super abundant in the things that you want to be abundant, right? So let's read about them. Them can be someone you know. It can be someone you know at work, someone you know at home, a friend, an acquaintance, someone you are connected to. All right, them for Cancer. Did I call you Pisces? No, I think I called you Cancer. Them for Cancer. Looks like they are a little bit greedy. They are a greedy little baby. Needy baby, greedy baby. And they're acting that way because they feel they're lacking something in their life. So they try to make up for it by either hoarding things or just being greedy. Mine, more stuff, more stuff. And it's due to a lack of something. Well, it could be a lack of skills. I feel like it's a lack of skill set in a certain area. Because we have the magician, right? The magician has all the tools that he needs to manifest whatever he needs, whatever he wants, right? He's capable. Or it's kind of like the universe, providing you the tools that you need to be successful. So, whoever this is, Cancer, they lack some kind of like basic tools. And it's not a physical object, right? It could be because there is a pentacle, but it's it's like the combination of the tools. You've got the sword. It's like the mental capacity. Like they're lacking in some mental capacity. It could be I don't know, mental illness or something, or it could be something physical, like a physical illness, um, or motivation or something. Like they lack something, and it's causing them to hoard other things. And I want to say it's pretty obvious. So here we have the Nine of Wands. There is something about their past here, Cancer, that was very hard for them to deal with. And they still carry that with them. But there's also something about them where I feel like they think other people think like them. It's like they have a hard time grasping that other people can be very, very different. um, Weird. That seems kind of simpleton in a way, but I don't know. But they are very, very loving. So we have the Knight of Cups here. So they're showing up as the Knight of Cups, but they have some issues. They could be romantic. They could be lovey-dovey. They could be, or they could be just have like some kind of like romantic view of the world, like maybe fairy tale, storybook kind of thing. Loosely based in reality, like borderline delusional, but maybe not. So let's look at the connectedness here. So you here, it's like you've got this baseline of Empress, right, Cancer, where you want to nurture, you want to, you want to grow, you want to, you want to provide, you want to, you're very fertile. You know what I mean? Like you've got some basic groundwork done on yourself, and you can grow, baby. You can grow. And then while you're in that energy, they're just thinking of all the things that they need more of, right? Like it's like very different energies. It's like they're coming from here, you're coming from there. Completely different. And then you are being forced to be kind of like the bad cop, the stern parent figure, or the authority, the rule enforcer, or whatever, right? Because they just think they don't have something. Like they're being motivated by like something that they lack. Like that's the driver in them, right? So here in the middle row, this is kind of like the middle row is the most important. So you've got the death card here, Cancer. So obviously the end is very important to you, and I mean, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So for them, it's like you want to put an end to something, and they're actually trying to create more of it with the magician. It's they're counteracting you. It's like a waste of time, waste of your time, waste of their time. Like this is a conflict here. And so here with the chariot, it's like you've got a heavy load, but you're still going. You're like, I'm gonna pull that damn wagon. I'm pulling that wagon, right? And they're they're just like focused on like their ghosts from the past, not really believing that things are gonna change. They like it the way it is. They're comfortable with what they know. They're very suspicious of new and different. It's border like kind of close minded a little bit, where you're like out in the great wide open, you know. And they're in. It looks like they're indoors, like in a little room, a little stuffy room, and they're happy to be there, you know. And so here it's like you've got your mind on the big game, like the end game, the end all be all, your happy ending, your happily ever after, right? And they're not taking it as seriously as you are. They're just like, yeah, woohoo, party, or like, hey, let's just let's just hit the sack. You know what I'm saying, baby? Or you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. They're like, I feel like they're not taking things as serious, this journey as seriously as you. So anyway, so I don't know who this is to you, but this is your message, and I will see you next time. Bye, Cancer.